all the fake, dumb, gimmicky awards in dumb, silly intermission segments, the belt might be, well, it's one of them. And we're awarding it in about 4 minutes from now. Oh, I didn't know we were getting a close-up here. I would have been ready to pose for that. All right. Mitch Marner earned a C+ on Mike Johnson's grades. If you missed it in the pregame, I think Auston Matthews was a B-. William Nylander was an A+. What grade would you guys give head coach Sheldon Keefe? We have A, B, C. You can go D if you want. You can go wherever you want, O-Dog.
I'm going to give him a C grade. I think all the offensive stuff that Matthews and Nylander and Marner do, it's nothing to do with the coach, but reliability, dependability, all the intangible stuff, the way they play defense, all this stuff, though, you hold the players accountable on the ice. That's why I'm giving you a C, or giving him a C. And that's why I'd probably give Paul Maurice an A. You see the way the Florida Panthers play. Shift in and shift out.
C+ for me. I'm not going to bury him the way O-Dog just did.
That was not burying him. That's just what I'm seeing.
I get it. But
Gloucester High School C was more than respectable.
Same in Landsberg, Saskatchewan. Not great in a lot of categories, right? The data doesn't support the Toronto Maple Leafs. They're not what they were supposed to be. And that's not just on the players. The coach has to share that as well. So C+.
C for me. I do not believe in grade inflation. I'm a tough teacher, but you are only as good as your pupils. You are judged on how your pupils play, and they have not been good enough. So the teacher's responsible.
The fact that you got pupils play out that's the most impressive thing so far on this quiz. If there are truly national teams at the 2025 World Cup, which of the Matthews would be your choice for Team USA captain? Auston Matthews or Matthew Tkachuk, Pulley?
Matthew singular Tkachuk, because he is dragging you into the fight. He is taking you with him. He's giving you no choice. He does it on his terms, too. He's sneaky about it. He's bringing you with him.
I'm going Auston Matthews. When you're Matthew Tkachuk and you punch 4 people in the face in a period, you yell at the linesman 3 times, and you run over the goaltender, it's difficult to have those types of conversations with referees at the penalty box. It really is. And when you've got a black eye and 4 cuts on your face, those conversations become a little bit different.
Right.
Matthew Tkachuk, because of all of that, right? And I think that keeps him focused, that keeps him in the moment from the beginning to the end of the event. And I don't think Auston Matthews really cares. Right. I don't think it matters.
We had a highly controversial weekend ruling, the NHL fining Jacob Trouba $5,000 for hitting Trent Frederick right in the head with his stick. Yeah. So we ask you, what punishment would you have imposed? The same $5,000 fine, a 1-game suspension, a 3-game suspension, or perhaps a 5+ game suspension? Darren Drager.
Suspension, a 1-game ban for me, and I know that that's going to feel light for anybody who's watching and just saw that video. I do feel, though, that the video sort of explains what Trouba is trying to do. He is leaning back, and I think he's swatting, but he's looking for Frederick's arm. He's not intentionally trying to clip him in the head.
3-game ban for me, because 2 is the norm, and he was engaged with Frederick for 20 seconds before that in front of the net, all the way along. It wasn't just that moment. He was engaged with him. I believe that swing is out of the game. Take it out.
5+ game ban for me. Ooh. That is a baseball swing to the head. I don't care where he was aiming. It's not an accident. I don't care if he tried to hit his arm. They talked a couple years ago about getting non-hockey plays out of the game. That is a non-hockey play. I'm shocked that didn't start with 5.
Who is the NHL's most celebrated spectator on Monday night in the National Hockey League? Would it be E-Bug Dustin Nickel, almost got in Calgary, or Grandma Tkachuk in Ottawa, who had to watch fight after fight and her sons jawing at each other, and she did not look too amused? Oh,
I'm going Grandma Tkachuk, because I could just see the person beside her saying, "Which one are your grandsons?" And she's saying, the one fighting, the one yelling at the ref, the other one trying to fight his brother, and just the look of disgust when they're going crazy out there. Grandma Tkachuk all the way.
She loves it.
It's Grandma Tkachuk for me, because Matthew said in the interview today she loved it. She thought it was great. We talked to her after the game. She thought it was terrific. She'd seen a lot with Keith, apparently.
I'm going with Dusty Nickel, not Dustin. He likes to be called Dusty.
Oh,
Dusty Nickel, you get it? Mostly because the handle and the fact that this guy gets 30 seconds of fame locally in Calgary. He's a story there. But this story needs to go away in the National Hockey League because it's a bad look for the NHL. So that's good enough of a celebration.
Tell you what, tour de force performance all the way around
really
tonight.
Good. You're really good
job
for Dave Poulin again with his second straight. Unbelievable.
How many
he said,
is that? Is that 4
Well,
or
he
5?
said pupil. What did he say? anyway,
I don't know.
it
A lot
was,
of words
it was
together.
impressive. I thought the 3-game suspension was correct.
Terrific.
I thought the C grade was correct. Once again, just a dominant
Thank you.
performance.
Jimmy, what do
by
I got to
the
do to
Blues.
win one?